What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. As of right now, when I'm making this video, we are 24 hours more or less as to when this beta is going to be going live, and we got so much information regarding this, and of course, as you can tell by the title, the beta secret. Yes, there is something that is going to be very exciting for this. Now, as always, you guys have been absolutely smashing the support on these videos, but I want to know who the first character you're going to be playing as when you get your hands on this beta. Let me know in the comments below. For me, you may or not know already, but easily, hands down, is going to be Iron Man. But let's be realistic in this video and hit a good like target, I guess, in 24 hours. Being realistic, of course, so let's shoot for 2.9 million likes in under 24 hours. If we could do that, that would be crazy. And hey, do me a favor, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button below, because like I said, we are just on this hype train, and just to get more exciting as well, don't forget I'm giving a game of your choice for free thanks to Instant Gaming. So if you haven't entered that, the link for all of that stuff is in the description below. In terms of the start time for this beta, it will be 9 PM local time. So wherever you are based, it will be launching tomorrow at 9 PM. So you don't need to convert that, just wherever you are, it's 9 PM. So technically that can also go into I guess people technically get an early access. It just depends where you live, but 9 PM is the time where you can click that icon on your PlayStation and the beta should fully load. So all of that stuff is exciting. Now, continuing into this video, kicking it off with the beta secret. Now, some of you may be wondering, well, what is this beta secret? Well, let me explain what this is. Now, to begin with, we of course already have an FAQ on what the beta will consist of on the website. However, today I got another secret email, alright, but this time revealing something even more exciting, and that is that this beta will actually contain secret areas and Easter eggs. Now, the question was, are there any secret areas or Easter eggs? And I quote, the response to this was in the email, well, we don't want any spoilers, but yes, there are Easter eggs as well as some hidden areas of the game that we haven't advertised that are available in the beta. Now, this of course is just crazy, because at this stage we're not even talking about the underwater base, we're not even talking about space, right? Because these are all locations that we have seen. So this is going to be something that is brand new, that hopefully is just going to throw us off and contain some really cool things you can do. Also, in terms of, you know, playable characters and so forth, we know Hulk is going to be able to just destroy walls in certain I guess locations as well. So things are going to be really interesting, but I'm very curious to know what Easter eggs will be there as well. But hey, I just want to know what this location is going to be, and whether or not it's going to be at the beginning of the beta or of course at the end. Now, just to quickly add something onto this, because I've seen a lot of people talk about it regarding progress in, of course, the beta weekend. So kicking it off, if you're going to be a PlayStation user tomorrow and so forth, yes, your progression carries over to the additional betas, so from August 14th to August 21st. However, no progress from the beta will actually transfer over to the full game once it launches. Now, this of course is subject to change if there's any technical issues that arise, but as it stands, whatever you do in this beta, that's as far as it's going to go. You're not going to be able to just divert that into the full game, unfortunately, which hopefully shouldn't be too much of a problem, but it is what it is in some sort of way, and we just got to see how that goes. Now, that of course is very exciting stuff, but also what's being confirmed is that a lock-on function is going to be a thing. Now, of course, this can go in so many different factors, but it might be handy for someone if you're, for example, playing as Iron Man. We know of course that he can just drop in and out of ground combat, so depending how difficult that will be and how steady, that could possibly come in handy. But that's just a feature that is confirmed, so I'm really excited to see that stuff. But even going deeper into this stuff, we know that of course there was a backlash regarding SpiderMan being an exclusive character, right? And a lot of PlayStation users, weirdly enough, were complaining about this, on how unfair it was. I even said in a video myself, I was very confused as to, you know, what you are actually getting different if you're paying, you know, well, yeah, literally paying the same amount of money for the same game, but one person's getting something different. Well, if you are worried about that in terms of the Xbox, PC, and of course Stadia versions of this Avengers game and being shortchanged essentially, there has been a response, from Vince Napoli, so one of the devs, regarding this. So his exact words were, and I quote, "We had a full roster already in progress of all the heroes that we were going to release, and these plans were for years in advance, and certainly all the ones we've currently got underway." But of course he ended that by saying, and then we added Spider-Man as well. So it is basically confirmed that, hey, this is going to be the only thing you have to, I guess, bite your tongue on. There's not going to be another exclusive bit of content like this ever again for this game, hopefully anyway, but they've basically said that. So in the next 2 or 3 years, or however long this is going to go on for, we should not be in a situation where they add another character exclusively for, of course, PlayStation. So as much as it sucks, it really is just one of those things that I guess we gotta bite our tongue on. Now, one thing I just want to add at the end of this video here is I have seen a few people, sharing it with me on how you can actually get early access to this beta without pre-ordering it. And when I say early access, I just mean basically getting the beta on PlayStation 4 for free, essentially. Now, I do strongly advise not to do this, alright? I know there's a lot of people trying it and sending it over to me, but just do it at your own risk, because do not forget, this has to be linked with your Square Enix account, meaning if you do something like this, and of course it comes down to the official game releasing and so forth, and you're using the same account, etc., it could essentially burn you. So do not put yourself at risk in that sense, and just do it at your own will. Again, I don't condone any of that stuff out there, of course, because if there's going to be glitches in this game and so forth, well, in terms of the beta, but hey, these always lead to fun things, but just do things at your own risk. That's all I can say, but I just really wanted to address that. Now, finally, again, do not forget, if you have got a code already, it's pretty simple to just go ahead and pre-download the beta. For me, it literally took like 30 minutes or less than that possibly to download. It was about 9 gigabytes around that. So that being said, all you do is just grab your code wherever you got it from. I've got a video actually that I made yesterday describing all that, so I won't even go too much in depth on this. Just basically check out that video. There'll be a card on screen or whatever, so check that out. It's literally a matter of a couple of minutes or less, so you can do it really quick. But that's going to wrap up this video. I'm really stoked to get my hands on this beta, of course, tomorrow. And like I said, find these Easter eggs, find these secret locations. It's going to be very exciting. Like I said at the beginning of the video as well, you guys let me know who the first character you will be playing as and why. It's gonna be Iron Man for me. It's just gonna be super fun. But guys, I'll see you in the next video. Till then, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day. Subscribe for more awesome content if you haven't already. Check out the playlist, check out the previous video, and until the next one, adios amigos.
Clint? Well, I guess that explains the shock arrow. And the bow. And the sea of emotions.